In this video, we're going to take a look at a way to boost your page load speed using JCE MediaBox in JCE Editor. Hey there, Joomla fans. Tim Davis here. I'm a Joomla fan too, and thanks for tuning in to Maintenance Monday number 100. Oh, excuse me. Just the thought of it has me all choked up. Maintenance Monday number 137 here on the Basic Joomla Tutorials YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate your support. Welcome to new subscribers. We've been having a good month with new people subscribing to the channel. Appreciate your support. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Ring the bell to get notifications, and you will find out new things that are happening here on the site. My monitor is shaking the camera there because the desk is shaking. Anyways, let's just cut right to the chase, and we're going to do some chatting and some talking about some other things happening here in the basic Joomla world. Right, this is what I want to do here. All right, so head on over to basicjoomla.com/giveaways. Sign up for the newsletter. You'll be automatically entered into the draw. Give away some great Joomla prizes each month. You just sign up, you're entered once. All right, so here's the reason that I thought of today's topic. I have a client who had very large images on their articles, and yet they were resized to fit into the article, and basically when you have a huge picture and you resize it just in dimensions but not the actual picture, you do the full load of the picture and squish it into a little space. And normally what I do is I resize those images because I'm not so worried about having I want my pages to load fast, and I'm not so worried about the images. I get to use a lot of stock photos and articles and that. However, what I learned from this client is that they wanted pictures done in a resolution so that it showed up well on Retina display devices, and I realized, oh, well, that's okay, there's an interesting case use. And because their product and their website and the product that they sell has to deals with really high resolution video effects and editing. So here's a way to where you can make a huge picture with lots of detail available to your users without making it shrunk down and adding to your page speed, page load speed. Let's go. Here we are in the back end of basicjoomla.com site. I'm going to click New on Articles. And I'm just going to create a new article. And do I have... Oh, let's go. Let's throw some dummy content. This is an extension from Peter Van Westen, Regular Labs. All right, so I'm going to delete that there. And I'm going to put an image in. Let's see where we want to put an image in this article. So here's the JCE Editor. Now, I'm using JCE Editor Pro, and this is a feature of JCE Editor Pro. And I just want to say that, we tried to show the free stuff here on the site and how everybody can use it. But listen, JCE Editor Pro is well worth the price of purchase for it. Just because of all the features and use that you get. It is superior to the basic image and editor that comes with Joomla. So do check that out. It's joomlacontenteditor.com, I think it is. We can look at it in a sec. Anyway, so I'm going to click on this Insert Edit Image button, and I'm going to upload a picture. Now let's just quickly make a new folder here for me to easily find this picture. I'm going to create a folder called Test. We'll scroll down. And whoops, the daisy. There we go into that folder. Now I'm going to upload a picture. I've already downloaded it to my computer. I'm going to browse for where it is. I have it up here in my delete folder. And I also made, put it in, oh my goodness, what did I put it in? Oh boy, it's in there. This is not sorting alphabetically, is it? No, it's all right. Sorry, I was not expecting this. Sort by name. Oh, you're killing me here. All the things that I line up in practice, and you would think that this would be the thing that wouldn't get me. JCE MediaBox. I'm pretty sure that's what I selected. All right, well, let's just grab a big picture of something. Okay, that's here we go. I think that this is going to be a big picture. Let's see. All right, let's upload this fire picture. Sorry for that. And when we look at it, we'll see, yes, it's 1920 by 1440 in size. So let's insert that. Whoops, let's click on here. We will insert it. And that's huge. Obviously, we don't want it that big in our article. So what you typically do is you would resize up here 600 wide, and we would just give this a little bit of alignment. There we go. Update, and then you end up with kind of a big picture. Now, if we save this, article, and then we go and preview it, we end up with that big picture there. And if we wanted people to be able to see that in a big resolution, we could just blow it up. They can go open image in new tab, and then they have access to it, and look how huge that is. So here's what we'll do. We're going to click on that image, and we're going to click on it, and then we'll go back into the editor, and we will upload another version of this picture, although we could even resize it right here. You make another version, another size of it how you want. And if there's a certain resolution that you want, just do it on your computer and then resize it, and then you'll have the quality that you want. But I'm just going to copy this image. And of course, you want to name your images something better that's easier to remember. And you know what? I'm just going to do this. I've never used the copy feature there. Right. Let's go big. I'm going to rename that big. Yes, that will break existing links, but that's okay. Now I'm just going to upload that picture again. Browse. And we'll go down and find it. There's another fire picture. Okay, now we'll upload that again. Only this time I'm going to resize it so that it's only 400 wide. All right, now here's what we'll do. I'm going to click on make this image. Now this is not resized at all. I'm going to click on make this image the small one. We'll click there again. Now in JCE, I'm going to go to pop-ups, and I'm going to select the type of pop-up, and I want it to be a media box. And what image do I want to pop up when someone clicks on that image? I want it to be the big fire image, this big wampum one. And then I have lots of other options, and we've looked at that in other tutorials on the channel. And we can revisit those in a little while later. Put in title and caption, basically, and use keywords, because it's another place you can get keywords into the code of your site. But now we will click Update. Nothing has changed, but we'll save that. We'll refresh this. This is going to change because we resized the image a little bit. But look down here in the bottom right-hand corner, and I actually have to, Peter, if you're watching, I will figure out how to turn the magnifying glass on for you. Now you have the nice image here that goes with the article, but if people want to see the full detail or the big picture, they simply click on the magnifying glass and they get the big picture. The nice thing about magnifying glasses, people see it and you don't need a note telling them to click to see it larger. But the great thing is that this particular image is what is being loaded with your page, not the big huge one. And that's going to give you a boost in your page load speed in your Joomla site. You're going to end up just having this little one here. Let's look at these sizes. You're going to have this, which is 31 kilobytes, instead of this, which is 728 kilobytes. Now, the resolution of this picture is really not a high resolution. Again, because this is just something that I've downloaded. I haven't done anything special. But if you have a need for really high resolution, really high quality photos, but you don't want to sacrifice page load speed for your site, use this method. because especially on a site where you might have 5 or 6 articles, if you're loading the raw or the huge size photos each time, you know, some of those photos might be 1 or 2 megs in size. 5 images would be 10 megs. See, I can do math. And then you're adding 10 megabytes to the download to your page, and that's really going to slow it down. Excuse me. Especially on mobile. So take advantage of that feature in JCE Editor. And remember, the pro tip is that even if you're not using a resized image, I still would use the pop-ups because you will gain the the advantage of putting some putting some SEO in your title and caption for that. All right, so I'm going to stop right there talking about that. We're going to continue on. We maybe talk a bit more about Image Manager. Hello, Serge. Serge is asking the question, is sure that the picture is not loaded at all? Well, we can check into that right now. Let me just, for those of you that came just for this tip, we'll continue chatting about this. Maybe we'll even look at Image Manager rollovers and rollovers in JCE Editor. But for those of you that came just for that, I want to thank you for coming on to the channel today, for your support. And yeah, I hope that was helpful. If it was, it earned a subscription, please do subscribe, ring the bell to get notifications. And thank you. So until the next time, enjoy your Joomla sites, and God bless. Serge asks, hello, Brian. Okay, Serge asks, is it Serge or Serge? Probably Serge. I'm going to go with Serge. But anyways, you type air, or in like AIR if it's air. Are we sure that the image is not loaded? Let's just do that. Let's do a test right now. Let's click out of here. I'm going to copy this URL. Let's go to GTmetrix for fun. GTmetrix.com. Whoops. And we're going to paste the URL of that page in here and analyze. S-E-I-R, Serge. Serge? I just like to pronounce people's names properly, so but I don't want to start mangling things either on the reading. All right, we'll scan the page here. Now it says here, serve scaled images. Now here's a little thing I've got happening. This is loading an image from my CDN. Now remember when I renamed it and then I uploaded it, my CDN sees this as the same. So what I need to do here is go to here, close, content, article, no, components. Where's my CDN setting? Let's go here. You're just not sure that big picture is not loaded in the source code. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Let's check that. But let's see, CDN. I need to turn off my CDN and clean the cache, and then let's retest this page here. Because remember earlier when I uploaded the image and then I resized the name, I changed the name of the big one to big, and then I uploaded the other one and resized it. That got cached on the CDN here. There's other ways that I could fix that, but we'll just let this scan go here. All right, so let's notice the score jumped huge there. And so optimize images is at 93. Losslessly compressing. Is this the... Okay, that's the small one. And as we look down here, I do not see that that image is actually downloaded. Let's go to the let's go to waterfall, and let's search for fire. And you'll see here that only that image is being loaded, which is even though it says 1920 in the name, it's just because I didn't rename it. You'll see down here that it's only 32K. So that other image is not loaded. Now, who the heck knows what I have happening on my site now? I might have lazy load or something like that, but I believe, and I always notice score changes when I do this. I believe what is happening here, oh boy, where's that image? There we go. What's happening here is that this is not loading the image. This is actually creating a link for it. And so, Serge, like make, like in make. Serge. Oh, okay, Serge. Serge, is that okay? Make, say, Serge. Serge. Okay, Serge. So really all this pop-up is a link. Like if you were to put a link to a PDF file or to something. But that was a good question. I didn't think that it did that. But now when I click on this, it grabs the image and then it puts it in there. So that's why we see the speed boost here in GTmetrix from the page before, because we got a 56 for not serving scaled images with that one jammed in here. But here, it's that. Let's see, total page size 1.2, total page size 1.9. So we did lower it by the amount of that bigger image. You want to have a little bit more fun with images here? Here's something else that you can do. Let's see. Let's go to, what will we go to? Let's go to Pixabay again. This is where I got this. This is the image I tried to download. Download, and no, just do 640 by 425. Delete JCE MediaBox. I don't know why that wasn't showing up. All right, but we got, okay. Save that as mountain. All right. And now let's find another 640 by 425 image here. Wonder if we have it there. 620 by 425. That's okay. I'm going to download that because it'll be hard to find one that's the same. Now let's go back into our little our test article here. And I'm not showing you the screen. So I've just gone and downloaded 2 images. Oh, in fact, you know what? That whole GTmetrix thing before, let me show you what I did. I went to GTmetrix and I scanned Serge says on JCE feature, if you choose before to create pop-up before choosing the pictures, it creates the miniature on the fly. Nice. We should try that. Here was the page that I tested before with just the image resized in it and no pop-up. But when I went in and tested it with just the resized image and the pop-up, we've got this much higher score. And looking in the waterfall, and searching here for fire, you could see this. The image only loads once. That's what I was showing before I forgot to show you the screen. So I've just downloaded some pictures. Let's go back to our test media box. Now, with this image that's in there, we will click here and click on the image. Now let's use this rollover. 400 by 300. Rollover. So when you mouse over it, we want this image. Let's upload a new image here. Upload. Oh, browse. There's the, why didn't that show up before? Mountain. And I think we can upload two things here. All right. All right, so when you move a mouse over, we want to see this mountain picture. Sorry, click in this folder here, this mountain picture. And when the mouse is not over it, we want to show the fire picture. On mouse over, we want to show the mountain. And on mouse out, we want to show the fire. And then we can go update and save. Now, this would be a good thing that you could do instead of the pop-up if you want to show people an image, but because we can go here and we'll refresh. Notice up here at the top, we've got the JD Wollerton admin toolbar. Check this out. Mouse over. What did we do here? That's supposed to, you know how mouse overs work. It's supposed to. Maybe this does not work when you have. I mean, it sure shows in the preview here. See, mouse over, chair and fire, mountain. But for some reason, it is. Do we need to remove the pop-up here? Can you not do both? Maybe that's the case. Control Shift and R. We'll see the magnifying glass disappear. There we go. Now here's the one thing about the mouse over. It has to be the same size. Otherwise stuff jumps around. And as I was talking to my client who was talking, we were looking at options for doing these images on his site. I said, you could just do a mouse over, but it made everything jump, which is fine. You know, people could, if they're expecting it to go full screen, that would be fine. The only problem is that what they point out was if when you're scrolling down, the mouse gets over, it jumps, and it could make for a very erratic experience. Especially, let's do this. Let's go in here. Let's make the mouse over image be the big fire. Okay, we'll go roll over. Mouse over, and I guess we just do the images in here. Mouse over is the big fire. And mouse out is the small fire. No, see, it keeps changing the top one here. Mouse over, we want that to be the big fire. And then here, we want this to be the small fire. And we update that. I changed the image size here, so we're just going to change that to 400 again. And we're going to change this to small fire. There we go. Small fire, which was 400 by 300. Roll over. The mouse over is going to be a big one. Okay, update. We can test that there. Let's see. Okay, I'm doing something wrong here. Let's check this out. Fire. Mouseover is big. Pop-up's not there. Have I just changed this so much that it's not working? Yeah, see, this is interesting. I'll have to show Ryan from JCE Editor this because this makes it a little bit tricky. Mouse over. We want to see this picture here. On mouse out. Yep. And I've picked that image there. Serge is, yeah, that's a good reminder about the thumbnail, Serge. Let's take a look at that as soon as I get this crazy thing going here. We just had it working. It wants to do this as a link now. Weird. All right, let's start over. Let's take this image out. Let's put this here. Let's just do this the right way. All right, we're going to upload another image. Upload this one. It's still the mountain. But we're going to make, here's your option down here to make a thumbnail. Now, Serge, you were saying, hello, Imran. Nice to see you. You were saying it's an option, but you can actually in JCE Editor put it in so that it's always making a thumbnail. You can set the default here to make a thumbnail. And the size, let's go 400 wide by 300. We'll crop the thumbnail. Is the photo not loading due to its big size? No, I did have this jumping around before. We could try that for the rollover. Upload. So we're going to upload this image. And now we're going to, well, if I just go roll over, mouse over, and I pick this here. No. And then for the mouse out, I want to go to thumbnails and pick this here. And if I insert, yeah, I have to select an image. So let's pick the thumbnail here. And let's go left and go insert. Oh well. I usually do right. Let's go right here. Yeah, use a huge, yeah, that's what we're looking at today, Imran, using a huge image with the pop-up. We're just playing around now afterwards trying to get Mouseover to work. Oh, there we go. So that one's working. I don't know what the problem was before. It might be some kind of caching in my, it's working there. Let's go back and edit that image. Roll over. When you mouse over, we want to see, we want to see this, fire picture. Let's try this again. Update. Oh, it's showing it wrapped in there. That's good. Who knows what was happening before? Oh, even though that's a larger image, see, watch, open image in new tab. That's the huge image. It's still following the constraints of the dimensions in the article. So that doesn't really work either as an option for showing big images. Plus, like we said, when you're scrolling down, you don't want things jumping all over the place. So, yeah. But I agree, Ivor, there's probably... Yes, yeah, Imran, it's jumping around because I haven't really been playing around. This one is working, though, keeping it in the same size. But earlier, Ivor said that he thinks that he probably doesn't use JCE-editor to... There's tons of things, and there are tons of things. Something that we won't get into right now, but responsive images... there's some way to set there's something in here to discover. Anyways, but the original point being, though, that to use this for pop use the pop-ups, that'll be really good if you have bigger images that you want people to be able to see. Imran says he uses Regular Labs modal plugin for this purpose. Okay. Yeah, Regular Labs has a ton of features that you can use for things like images and that. All right, everybody, listen. I want to remind you, we've got our... let me just change screens here, put chat on the right. I'm going to go log into something here. My account, log in, copy link. I'll post this in here in chat. Just because Zoom meeting Thursday morning at 1700 UTC. It's a chance to, we just hang out here, a Zoom call, just to catch up and talk and see how things are going in this time of social distancing. So that's the last day of the month. Let me just fire up. I'm going to go to this here, get the date signed in here. Right clicked for computer screen. Yeah, I'm going to Tim Davis, Tim at Cybersalt, and don't need to put any details. I'm going to schedule that event. So that actually is happening. And we've got 2 hours set aside for it, but it doesn't have to be that long. Serge says that something very nice with several pictures in JCE is to group them and create a gallery. Yeah, you could create a gallery right on your page. Another great use of it. What else we got in here? Yes, you can group them, have them side. It would if you're not putting them in a table, it would be responsive. It would move them around. Yes. What else do we have here in advanced? Style, class, language, image map. Oh, see now there's image map. I haven't done that for a while. All right, Imran, that'll be great. Okay, so pop-ups, we've looked at that, and responsive, something to check out. All right. Well, I'm going to close this. I'm going to unpublish it and take it off my site for now. Actually, I should have gone into publishing. Oh, this is all messed up, by the way, as you can see from me fiddling around with things. I should have gone into publishing and robots and said no index, no follow. But since I am unpublishing this anyways, create a gallery and pop-up options. Let's just check out what you're saying there, Serge. Let's take this out, start over again. check that out. Oh, and look at this. I clicked on thumb Shibuya. If I click on Shibuya, it asks if I want to use the associated thumbnail for a pop-up link. Oh my goodness. I did not even know about that. So if I say yes, it automatically puts it in the pop-up. And I can select the type. Let's try this again. Let's cancel this. Let's go. Let's go here and we'll go insert image. Here's the image. We select that. Oh, it only gave me the choice that one time there. Oh. How did we do that? All right, let's go to thumbnails. No. How did we make that pop up? Let's see. Serge says, Imran says to create a gallery, how about custom field gallery of Joomla? Yeah, you could do it with custom fields as well. I'm actually starting to lean towards just using Slider 3. I'll give you a quick look at that. We may visit that down the road as an episode thing. I'm going to put that in here. I'm going to select here. JCE MediaBox. Yeah, so we got pop-up. I'm just wondering where that... Remember this pop-up that was just happening. Oh, here you go, group. Oh, okay. Nice. So, test. Okay, this is cool. Test show. All right. And we go insert. I'm going to select an image. All right. Let's go insert. Come on, you dog. Fire big. Fire big. Okay, insert. I know it's big, but. All right, now let's select this fire. Pop-ups. And the group is test show. Okay. And now, all right. Let's go in here. We'll select the next image down, which is mountain, pop-up, JCE, cat group, test show. There we go. This is probably going to look terrible for formatting, but center. That's right. This pop-ups. Oops. JCE editor. Group. Test show. Insert. All right. Published. Now let's preview this dog's breakfast that I've made. Oh, and look at that. There you go. We got a little slideshow right at the very bottom here. Now, of course, you want to have all your images the same size. Wow, that is really cool. So that means, oh, that's very nice. So that means I can go into here, and you can go into the pop-up and big fire for the title. Update. Nice. That's cool. You can go into this pop-up here. We'll call it Little Fire. Update. Oh, this is very cool. Mountain pop-up. Title. And I might as well do the last one. Pop-ups. Umbrella. Update that. Save. Go here. We'll refresh. So of course you're going to have these images showing a lot nicer. And we'll click here. And there's our title. You can push the play button and it'll just go through. Little Fire. Wow. How about that? Oh, it wasn't playing. That was the next button. Isn't that cool? Wow. Well, I'm really glad I showed up for the live stream today. Very, very, very great. Oh, that's nice. I might have an immediate use for that. I'll just show you quickly the other nice way to make a gallery that I just have been using. Let's go to let's go to the back end of the site here. I'm going to go Extensions, Manage, and Install. Did I open up a new tab? Yes, and a slider. Smart Slider. All right, Smart Slider. There is a... I think this is it. Yes, this is it. And actually to download it, you need to register, even for the free version. So I've got that here. Let's go into here, go to my Joomla repository here, Joomla 3 that have things here. Slider, let's see, oh, here we go, Slider. Smart Slider. Okay. And here is the free version. So we'll put that in here. And we will install that. Because I've always thought of this as a tool just for like a slider for a front page slideshow or something. But here we go down here to Smart Slider 3. I'm just they have samples here. I'm just going to do a new slider. I want it to be this. Maybe I want to have the thumbnails horizon. We'll go through here. What size do I want it to be? Let's just do it as, we'll do it as 750 by 500 high. Why not? Let's see what we get with that. And we'll create. And now I can go and add some images to this slide. And I'm going to select 1, 2, 3, and select that, and that's going to put those 3 in, and I'm going to add some more. I just didn't do this really super quick. What have I got here for other images to play around with on here? Do I have something in? Let's go in here. All right, let's select the poppy. And then that's also add a slide from an image. We'll go up one. I got M to Z. I must have A to L. Yeah, so Imran says Smart Slider is good. And you can also use DJ Image Slider. Yeah, there's so many ways to slice to skin the cat here. All right, so now I just need to go. Here's my paste the code into an article right here. Good. Copy. I can make it as a module. I can do all my adjustments and settings, and each slide here I can do all kinds of crazy stuff by putting overlays and words and stuff like that. I'm saying stuff a lot. Let's just go back into this test MediaBox article. And now we're going to go Control Home. I'm going to paste that code right there. I'm going to center it. I'm going to save it. And yeah, Imran, you say not to use more than 6 slides. You could probably, is there a specific reason that you're saying that? Here we go, and we get this slideshow instantly right there for us to enjoy and check out. Now, I don't have autoplay on. You can turn that on. But notice it did some, that's poor quality from my upload. Yeah. Notice that it just sort of does some resizing and cropping, because these are all different dimensions. These were a resize experiment, so those are actually smaller than this dimension, so it's expanded it. But anyways, that's a very quick way to make a slideshow. Now, Imran, if you're saying not to use more than 6 slides because of page load speed, I would agree with you. The only thing being is if we were using this as a gallery, so for instance, we've got, let's see, here's a client I'm doing some work out. Slideshow CK I've used also. It's nice because you can add images to a folder and just things will be added. So this site, I need to do a new template for this client. But what they have here are photo galleries for their puppies, and here's pictures of them from 5.5 weeks, and sometimes they're different orientations. And so this is using Foca Gallery, but it's a little bit clunky uploading images and resizing them and formatting them, whereas it might be able to just do a slideshow for each of these different groupings. Yeah, I hear you, Imran, about the performance issues. In this case, instead of putting a slider on a front page trying to get people's attention or show things, if you have a site like this where people are looking for the galleries of images, they'll be patient and wait for them to load because they're already there looking for them. So yeah, I hear you about not having more than 6 sliders. In fact, if you do some reading, websites that have sliders on them, like a slideshow on the front page, typically nobody clicks on anything past the second image, so they might be affecting your performance anyways. Cool. I just had to. Anyways, yeah. So Smart Slider is really great. Got a lot of options. And like Serge said, a slideshow CK, that's one that I've used before. If you buy the Pro version, it's not that expensive, but you can actually drag images into a folder and they'll just be added. They'll just show up in the slideshow itself. I think the best one going though is Smart Slider, because as usual, sort of like JCE Editor, As usual, you can just use it very plainly, but then have tons of other features available if you want to as you get up to them. Plus, I have someone that built a website. They asked me to build them a WordPress site, so I built them a WordPress site. And Smart Slider also works in WordPress, so it was very easy. Chuck says SPfolio has interesting galleries. SPfolio. Let's check that out. Live demo. Okay, and that's using a gallery. These must be articles, right? Showing just links to different projects. Cool. Let's go back here. Do they have any business? Oh, that's jumping. Oh, and there's some tags there. Oh, so this is for showing a portfolio of projects. Nice. Build your own okay. Load more. There might not be more to load. Oh, nice. Okay. Project from. Very nice. And that's a Helix 3 framework. Okay. Oh, and you've seen it, a site that uses it as a gallery. Cool. Well, it's a neat idea because I do not have a portfolio on my site. And it would be interesting to have something like that. All extensions, portfolio. All extensions, portfolio. This is in the demo. So let's get out of here. And JoomDev has one. Cool. Let's see here. Oh, that's going to open up in my... Okay. Copy link location. Yeah, so I was just thinking about JoomDev there. JoomDev uses Rocket Sprocket component. Let me just, I have to change this link here. I don't have my monitor on.
Creating a gallery in JCE Builder using the gallery add-on. Now the gallery is really useful if you have a set of images you want to show him, or maybe you want to show your team at your workplace.
Well, this isn't JCE Builder.
Or backgrounds, or maybe.
Yeah, that we can look at here. JCE Builder, cybersalt.com is, I have JCE Builder on there. Actually, I might have it on here as well. All right, let's unpublish this guy here. And go to components. I don't have JCE Builder on here. Oh, hold on. Now we're getting out of control here. I was just there. Oh, I know what I did. I did not go to the proper link there. All right. Let's go to components, JD Builder, pages. Let's make a new page. And let's add a component, add a section. And now we're going to add, what did you say? The gallery. Let's see, GAL. There we go. Here's the gallery. And you can add an item. You set your, you want grid masonry. All right. Add image. We pick the image here. Just pick a logo here. And now you can add another item. Okay, yeah, this is nice. And we can go pick into graphics here. We'll select that. And let's add another item, image 3. I'm not even giving these things titles. Let's do a dance picture here. We'll save this. We'll go test. We'll save that. Now we can select live preview here. Serge, you have a good evening too. And hey, thanks for showing us the stuff in JCE editor there. It's always good to learn some stuff. Take care. God bless. Now, if I go live preview here, this might not work because SH404 is not working sometimes. Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go. There is a gallery. And cool. Exit that. We will go to look at the content here. Captions on hover. Ah, that is very nice. Yes, I'm starting to use JD Page Builder more and more. Got some sites that are kind of going, it's not quite working for me, but I think it has either SH404 SCF or it's Gantry maybe. Anyways, I keep working on chatting about that one. Cool. All right, I'm going to do this full screen chat on right. Let's check out Facebook on the extension site if there's anything else there. Try different ones. Okay, that sounds cool. So let me get lined up here. Messenger. See more. Need to find. I want to find groups. There we go. Joomla extensions. We'll come back to that. All right, let's try the other ones. Okay, so let's go into gallery here. General, grid. And save that. Live preview. Oh, yeah, that's all right there in a grid. General, let's justify. Masonry. A grid, okay, a grid. It does some cropping. Masonry has them as the actual size. And justify has it all. Oh, look, we can slide. We can change a gap in between them. This isn't a good example because it's white. We can change the row height. Nice. Filter option that works with masonry. You can use a plugin from DJ Image Slider with your article. Okay. Yeah, you know, sliders is one of those things that there is just lots of people, lots of different things that have been done, and lots of different solutions, and everybody gets their favorite. Which is great. General, I'm going to go to masonry here, filter options, able for all, right. Live preview, filter options, and that's busy drawing. Caption options. Lots of things to do there. Cool. All right, well, let's pop over to Facebook here, see what's new in extensions. Discount from Nornext for COVID-19. Someone asking, does Miho shopping still work? Someone thinks that Miho search seems dead too, so maybe Miho, okay. Here's someone asking for someone to give away their free extension, give away their paid extensions for free. Poor guy got roasted just as well. Don't go in the extensions for a group and say, hey, can you help me get stuff that I don't want to pay for? Imran, good night to you too. We'll talk to you later. God bless. Another free extension, JD admin bar. Oh yeah, that's that one that we saw last Monday. Cool. I'm going to show you a little one that we're working on right now. This was my idea, and then Chaitin's been programming it, and Joomla's working on it. You may have noticed in Article Manager, here in the basic Joomla site, see this little icon here for preview? This is intended to open up that page without having to go open it and go preview. And is it going to work here? Actually, it's yeah, that one is actually working on this site. There's other sites that it's not working on though, so that's why I'm not talking about it yet today as a feature. But I've always wanted some way to just open up an article from a list to see, you know, for whatever reason, like, oh, is that the one I'm looking for? You know, so you just click on that little icon, and then it opens up the page. So when that gets working, I think hopefully next Monday I'll be able to do that as a topic for Maintenance Monday. But I really like it. And when I said, oh, you know what I would like? And Chaitin says, oh, that could be doable. And it turned out to be not as doable as he thought at first. But anyways, it's pretty cool. Pop open a page right from there. One advantage was that I have a client who has a bunch of pages that have a template assigned to them, so they're in hidden menu items. So there's nowhere on the site to go to them to preview them. And so I wanted to, if I want to open one to see if it's assigned to the proper template, I can click on it now, or that would work that way. Chuck says he likes that the admin bar is great. Yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it. Oh, look at this. More things to do on my site. Anyways, Oh, this is the related articles that comes with the asteroid template that shows up underneath. Well, I think that's everything. A whole bunch of new things to take in and to learn, or to apply now. So everybody, thanks for tuning in today. Thanks for those of you who had suggestions and ideas and shared stuff and taught us stuff, and that's one of the fun things about this channel, learning stuff. So that'll be it for today. What's happening on Wednesday? Watch Me Work Wednesday. I'm not sure, but we'll do something. All right. If there's nothing else, if you guys have anything else, slam it in chat right now. Otherwise, I will wrap things up at this point. Give it a little look. Nope. All right. Everybody, take care of yourselves. Stay inside if you can. Wash your hands. Getting a haircut is not worth your life. Let it grow. Start a pandemic beard. Let someone give you a pandemic haircut. Yes, Ivor, you take care. Everybody, take care. Till the next time, enjoy your Joomla sites, and God bless.